Hi everyone. We are going to go ahead and set up our August calendar. So I am still using the calendar sheets, which I like. When I first started budgeting a long time ago, it's what I would use all the time. So we'll see if I decide to change to a book. I've always wanted to Frankenstein a calendar book, just because I'll make new sheets for myself and I'll want to insert them in certain places. And hold on, water. Okay. Yeah, so I want to insert them into certain places, but that is for maybe another time. So yeah, I always have my list of my bill sheets and then my calendar and then whatever pins I'll be using this time. I usually don't color code, but I've seen so many people color code. Amelia Budgets is one of my favorites, and I love how she always has different colors for her months. So we'll go ahead and try that out this time. I'm gonna highlight the start of our pay periods. So this is when our bills start. We'll both get paid on the 4th, and we'll both get paid on the 18th. So that's great. Okay, so I don't think I've done a fill out or go over the calendar. I don't think I've done a calendar fill out before yet here. So that'll be nice to show you guys how I do things. So I really just write everything in however they fall. And yeah, kind of take it from there. Okay, so on the 1st, the house is due. This is our credit card. Oh, let's see, house, credit card, internet. Car insurance on the 8th. And I don't write in the totals on the calendar because we'll make the budget over here, so I don't need to know the totals or anything on here. Once it's been paid, I just go in and just cross it off. I don't make any other notes on here. Everything goes on the budget sheet notes. The 16th is our home internet. Spotify. On the 18th, our auto save. Oh, and then I did update our house bills because we finally got the bills. So I went ahead and I updated those dates. So let's put that in. So the light bill is due before the 30th. And our whole house is electricity. So our kitchen, the AC, everything else. There's no gas or anything. Water and garbage get taken out together, and that's on the 8th. I just want to see what they call it because I don't want to write water and garbage. Oh yeah, they just water and sewer. I'm just gonna do water and garbage. Nice. Okay, then we have food, gas in the weekend, and that is it. So this is what my month of bills look like. So this is obviously being taken care of from the last July paycheck, or yeah, July 21st. And then we both get paid on the 4th, so that income will take care of everything till the 17th, and then we'll start over again on the 18th. I think that looks cool. The color coding gives it another little kick instead of just plain black all the time, which I always do, black or blue regular pins. Okay, so then once I'm done with the calendar setup, I will go ahead and do a monthly projection. And I've explained this a little bit before, and I literally just write out the next month, or I write out the next month how the bills are laid out. So I don't put due dates or anything because I know gas and weekend is on the weekend, so starting Friday, and then this is obviously Mondays. This starts for food, so I kind of already know when they're going to be coming out. So yeah, I always do a monthly projection, and then we do the budgets. So let's go here. And I didn't make one for August. No. Okay. Oh. I wrote down what this page was going to be. Well, let's do this in regular black ink. Okay, so this is going to be from, let's bring it in. It's going to be August 4th through August 10th. I've contemplated if I should put our incomes here. I don't know. No, it's fine because I do it a different way. Okay. And then I just write out the bills, how they are laid out to come out. And usually this is just a rough draft, kind of a draft for the actual budget. So it doesn't really matter what this one looks like. So if
my writing and stuff bothers you, I'm sorry. This one's just for info only. I think we said water and garbage was going to be 130? No, 123. Oops. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700. Oh, 803.
And so this pay period will cover 2 weeks. So we do week 1 and then we'll write out week 2 as well. I think I always forget some, and I never tend to remember. 185 is for phones, and then our home internet is 65, which I think our internet is more this month. We update after having it for about a month. We went ahead and decided to upgrade to something faster, since we both sometimes work. Well, I work from home full time and my husband works sometimes from home, and then the kids are on summer break right now, so they are on the internet all day. We've noticed that it's very slow with all of us. So I anticipate the internet being more this month. Okay, so I do this where I fold the sheet in half so I can have even space for next week, or for next pay period. So maybe a little bit more, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, so once I fill out the pay periods, I usually do the full month just so I can get a glimpse ahead, but it's fine, I'll just do this one because it takes forever. And then I will total them up. That way I know that this pay period is going to be a total of at least $14.33. The base, like I've said before, we have a lot of issues staying on budget, and then we have all of these newer bills that are a little bit higher than back home, but we do have a much bigger house than back home, so that kind of evens out. And let's go ahead and highlight this. There. Just so it's clear to see. Okay. And so, yeah, here is sometimes where I'll make little notes. So like I know the internet is going to be more. The food I already anticipate to being a little bit more just because we haven't been able to stay on budget. And this is just kind of like the first part of my brain. But yeah, here sometimes too I'll put in roughly what our income will be and then subtract that so we kind of know what is left over. And I guess I could do that. Let's go ahead and do that. So my husband is salary, so his is always the same unless we take time off or anything like that. But usually will like there's PTO and stuff. So he is always $2,500, and then I'm a little bit different. I get paid on the 5th and the 20th of every month, so the income that comes in fluctuates sometimes. So I'm gonna go ahead and base this $1,250. So then 25 plus 1250, that is going to give us a total of $37.50. And if we do that minus the $14.30, that is going to leave us anyways, yeah, so income minus our bills for this 2-week pay period, it's going to leave us of $23.17. So from this money, I always wait to see overages, and so that will cover that. Hopefully money to put back into the mortgage account, and then from there I'm thinking of setting up sinking funds. If anybody is new, or I've talked about it before, I'm really new to sinking funds. So before we used to just buy or pay or whatever from this money, not really tracking it or anything. It was always unbudgeted. But I want to go into trying to at least track and budget what we normally spend. And so that's like stuff for the kids, the dogs. What's another one we have? We have, like self-care, and then date days. That's either for myself, ourselves, my husband and myself, or when we take out the kids for a fun day. So yeah, all of that stuff used to just come out of here. We didn't track it or nothing. We were just willy-nilly with it all. Okay. And so then now I will set up the pay periods. And maybe I don't want to use this pen. We'll use this pen. It's a fine point felt pen, I think it is what it's called. We'll try this because this one seems to be too runny. It is a Pilot. I don't know if anybody else is into pens and pencils and that whole aesthetic, but I totally am. But this is usually one of my go-to pens, but right now she's being a little runny. So let's try this guy. And I need to remember how I write these out. Okay. Or you know what? It's fine. I'll go in with a pencil first. So let's write out our bills week. Yes. And then this is, oh, you know what? I had written out a new way. Oh yeah, this way. So let's do that. I normally don't write the incomes on the budget just because I always kind of know what it is. But for you guys, I'll go ahead and write it here. So income, budget, and then actual. Cool. And then we'll write the bills. Yes, bill budget. So bills. And let's go ahead and write them down. Yeah. I'll go over it with pin later, probably. Okay, and then I rate our set up our little trackers. So for gas and the weekend, and here is our food section. This is the 7th. Yep. And I'll make the second week the 8th through the 17th on the back side. Pay period number 2. I don't know if you see that. And then these 2 to 4 sheets will be expense trackers, and then we'll start the second pay period. Or the next month, actually. Let's just make sure it was 803 for this week. Yeah. So that is how I kind of set up for the beginning of our month. And so from here, we'll kind of know what to do with sinking funds and stuff. And I'm still kind of working out how to do that on my end, something that makes sense for myself. Because I like to track what we bought, how much it was, what we have left, and then like obvious deposits. And I haven't seen a good way of tracking all of that. I know a lot of people are like cash stuffers. I'm not a cash stuffer at all. I've tried it and I did like it, but it was just a little bit more complicated since everything is direct deposit and we normally use debit and credit cards. So we'll try this out because we have quite a bit of change left over. Yeah, $2,300 this week, this pay period, so that's good. But I think that's it for now. What I'm also going to be doing here is close out last week, or this week closes out on the 3rd. But I need this done in order to finish up this week, because I need this number to use for any overages over here. That's kind of what my brain is thinking, or any overages or anything from over here. I can also use my buffer, but I did go ahead and use my buffer to stuff, we'll say stuff, our sinking funds for August. And I'll explain that in the sinking funds video. Like I said, it's the way my brain works, so hopefully it makes sense to everybody. But yeah, catch the next couple videos, sinking fund closing out this week, and then later on we will be writing in our actual income numbers. Let me go ahead and write that in. Let's write this in now so I don't forget. 1250 or 1230? 1250. But yeah, so that's it for today, or for this one. I will try to crank out the rest of them later today. And yeah, if you haven't set up your August, set up your August. Look at your numbers, see what is coming up. And if anybody noticed, I did go and finally get my nails done. Okay guys, thanks. And we'll see you, or you guys will see me later.